What's going on, guys? Like I said in the first episode, I'm going to make a beginner tutorial. Alright, this is a creative world, so just be careful. Okay, so when you spawn in, you will exit your ship. It'll turn into this shelter that gives you 1 unit of power per second. There's this platform. This is your launch station. You can have other people playing with you too. If you go into the mission log, since I'm in creative, it doesn't do anything. But from planet falling, you get these small printer and the oxygenator. Take the oxygenator and put it in this little hole right here. This little slot. Then what you want to do is for the small printer, if you do it like this, if you try to make something, it won't work because you see this little red cable plug. You got to plug it in. That gives it power. And if you hover over it, you can see at the bottom there, it says 1 unit of power. It draws 1 unit of power, which would mean that there's none left. And for power, all right. So, and also when you're playing the game, always skip the medium shuttle because it's not that big of a jump from the small to the large, unless you want to take it slow. This is pretty good if you have the chemistry lab. And for all you new beginners, one of the best things you can get is a soil configuration. Because there's soil canisters that you would put in. 2 soil canisters would equal like 8 compound. As you see, that's the max. 8 resin or 8 organic. But there is a problem with this. This draws 6 units of power. So it'll go super slow, but it'll still work. Alright. The next best thing is the trade platform. You always want to get the large shredder because you can only use the thrusters on your things 4 times unless you get the hydrogenized thruster, which takes hydrogenized, whatever you want to call it. And you can always shred those broken ones that just don't have any launches yet left, and it'll give you scrap. Scrap can be traded for actually anything. Compound, resin, organic, clay, quartz, graphene, sphalerite, ammonium, laterite, malachite, wolframite, helmite, kyanite, and lithium. But this can only give you compound, resin, organic, clay, quartz, graphite, and ammonium. Whatever you want to call it. For generation, I have a trick. Cause do you know what you gotta do in the early game? Once you get this thing, it'll be way easier to do this step. But what you would want to do, just get them. So 1 resin, 3 resin so far, 3 resin, 8 ceramic you need, and it gives you it gives you 16 units of power if you put windmills on here. And for this you would always use wind turbines, never solar panels. Solar panels are only good if it's sunny out, but it's not always sunny out. Same with wind stuff, but wind is on more times. So yeah, to access your guys, I'm talking about controllers. People here, to access your backpack, either you hold down L2 and you click on it, or you put out your cursor, click on your backpack, or I don't know what key it is for you guys that do it on computer, but it's circle to just click open. I know that I don't play on computer because, yeah. Another thing that you can find is Rex is solid fuel jump jets. These are goated because, for instance, you fell into like a little hole that you dig. Trust me, you'll have a bunch of those in your world. So I have like 70 billion. Look, just fly out. Now, yes, you cannot fully fly out, but I think if you put them on both sides, you can make like a jetpack. All right. This is great for the early game. Because trust me, there will be a ton of holes in your base. Don't ask why, they're just will. Because, like, when you're trying to fill up your soil canister in the early game, you remove a lot of soil. And for the hydrogenized thrusters, always just get hydrogenized. Just get like a few things of hydrogenized and put them in your backpack. Cause then look, see, it's just way better. It just barely uses any. Oh wait, so this is what makes it like a jet. Okay, so well this one's are like a jetpack here. All right, well here. So in my opinion, the field shelter is way better than the shelter. Cause this thing, first off, you can just shove it in your backpack. This thing is ginormous. So you would either have to make it on a different planet or have a large or medium shuttle to bring it to. Cause this costing 2 plastic, 2 silicone, but this thing only costs 1 silicone and 1 graphene, which is highly doable. But there is a downside to the field shelter. It only produces 0.5 U's per second. But that's what this little slot is for. This little slot, this is for kind of a late game. Or from a quest, you can get, or from missions, you can get this. The QTRTG. It is actually real. It needs no fuel. And it's like an actual real device. So you can just plug that in, and now I got 1.5 U's per second. Which is equivalent to 1 wind turbine. Oh wait, I never knew that you could pick these up. And another good feature, you can pick these up without having to like, you know. And also this is goated because you don't need to install an oxygenator. It already has one built in the middle there. But like, come on, you couldn't squeeze like one of those tiny things in the middle and just shove the oxygenator like on top. Like, come on, you can do better than that. But like, yeah. And also a quicker thing to just do if you want to leave games is just do this and then just leave the game. Because that saves the game. But if you have a big survival world that you've been grinding like non-stop, then I would wait for the saving game thing at the bottom, right here, right there, to disappear before leaving, just in case, because you don't want all that work to go to nothing, right? Yeah. And yeah. So, yeah. And okay, I gotta stop saying like tips and tricks. This is a beginner's tutorial. Alright. Well, trust me, this is gonna be your best friend. This small generator. He's definitely going to be your best friend. Because with this thing, it produces 2 units of power. And it costs 1 compound and 1 organic. Because you need to slap the organic on, and then it gives you it. And these are goated, because in the late game, you can have a large rover with a drill mod at the front. You can pick up all the grass with the drill mod. And yes, grass is organic. This stuff is organic. And then it'll like go onto your rover. So add some medium storages, one of these boys, 2 of them, and then it'll pick it up. It'll like pick it up. It'll like pick up all of organic. And here guys, this is probably gonna be end. But here is my main survival world. I don't know why I called it good. It just is. Because probably just because it is. I have this station thing where I take the thing out on a drill with a drill, and then and then after I'm back, auto arms take off the stuff. Here, I'll just show you how it works. This is what I mean though. You can make giant farms with this thing that produces lots. This is my rover here. It's a large rover here. So for instance, these things would be on. There would be these storages on here, right here. And then what would happen is, so I would go out, I would like drill up grass. Everything would be piled onto this, but this is my compound thing, and this is my organic thing with all these generators here. And in all, this produces 16 U's per second. Cause each of these produces 2. So that would be 4, 8, 6, 10. Wait, no, this is 12. Wait, no, wait. 4? Oh, no, I was just counting wrong, sorry. 4, 8, 12, 16. You get the point. That'll be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. It's not needed, but it helps out a ton. It's not needed, but it helps out a ton. Goodbye.